Hello booktubers, it's Jessie here again with you. And if my backdrop looks a little different, it's because I'm at work. Specifically on my lunch break, letting my lunch microwave. Yeah, I got a good solid 5 minutes, so let's get down to business here. I'm doing a review today on the graphic novel of Interview with a Vampire, not the original 1980 series or the 1990 series. This one was specifically Claudia's story. And my overall thoughts on it, I'd give it about a 3 out of 5, specifically because it has really good artwork, and I think it follows very well to the actual story, originally done by Anne Rice. The artwork's really great, as I said before. It kind of everything's done in a gray and tan tints, which pretty much gives me the feeling that everything's kind of sketched out on parchment paper, which I believe adds a lot to the historical feel of the story, since everything pretty much began back in, I believe, around the 1700s. Like I said, everything follows the story. I mean, everything was written beautifully by Anne Rice to start with, and the artwork is really nice. I guess my only downside to it would be if I had a complaint to make for the story itself. It has a very pedophilistic overtones. And what I mean by that is that anybody who's read Anne Rice's story of Interview with a Vampire understands that Claudia was turned by both Lewis and Lestat when she was very little. I don't even think they gave her an exact age. But, I mean, she looks like a toddler, maybe 4, possibly 5 years old. And, I mean, yes, she ages. Her soul ages, even though her body doesn't. For decades. I mean, by the end of it, she's probably around 80 years old. And Lewis and her has developed this close bonded relationship to the point that they refer to each other as wedded or lovers, and the way they touch each other is just really unsettling for me. I mean, okay, yeah, she has the soul of an 80-year-old vampire. Her body still looks like a 4-year-old toddler. Carrying on with a slightly, I mean, not sexual relationship, but a physical kind of relationship with an adult male is very unsettling to read. But I mean, maybe there was some story behind that. The way men's lack of control of their hunger, takes away the innocence of little girls to where they have the souls of older women in children's bodies. I mean, I'm not getting into the whole moral standing on that, but it just, I don't know. I mean, it was a good story. But the whole dynamic between Lewis and Claudia just kind of took it away from me. I mean, it's one thing to read it in a book. It's another thing to see it on actual printed paper, pictures of like loving caresses and everything. It's a little too creepy for me. But good art style. If you enjoyed the book, if you want more of an in-depth idea of Claudia's side of the story, you might want to check it out. I mean, I don't really think the graphic novel expanded on the thoughts or the feelings of Claudia that you haven't already seen in the book or even the movie from the 90s. So, I mean, I don't think it adds anything extra to it, but if it's something you like graphic novels and this is something you might enjoy, I definitely say give it a try, check it out. You wouldn't be disappointed. And by that beat, that is my lunch. And this is all I had to say about this. So go out, give it a try. I'll get back with you, and hopefully I'll have another book review up soon. I have so many book haul videos to put up, it's not even funny. So we'll get to those too. But until then, stay safe, keep reading, and I'll see you back here again. Bye.